Patreon member shout out. She's a rebel, she's a saint, she's a salt of the earth, and she's dangerous. She's a rebel, vigilante, missing link on the brink of destruction. From Chicago to Toronto, she's the one they call, what's her name? Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with a Veve OMI Earth 2 update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love y'all. I want to say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. So, for those of you that do not know, in the Earth 2 Discord, it was posted by Arya Realty that I was talking to people that are in the metaverse about getting into Earth 2. I won't exactly say what he said, but I will read you the message that I had sent him, saying, just ran into a company that has a lot of land in different metaverses. I'm convincing them that most of what they're doing is wrong and that land in Earth 2 currently and land in the Veveverse when it comes out are much better options. And clearly when he had posted something like that on the Discord, it had gotten a whole lot of stuff, a whole lot of likes, a whole lot of reactions. And I have gotten, and I've said this before, I've gotten a lot of job offers, more job offers this past week than I have in most of my life. Why I don't go and answer anyone from like Next Earth or After Earth or anyone say like hey, I'll give you X amount of money or tokens to make a video on my projects, because I don't believe in a lot of other projects. I believe that stuff like Decentraland and Sandbox are good. You'll if you buy land there, you're probably gonna make money. Not financial advice, you probably are. I just believe that why I didn't put any money into them is that Earth 2 was always better. I always believe that why I put everything except for my Earth 2 funds into Veve and OMI is just because I happen to thought that they were better. Again, Earth 2 I did not touch. Earth 2 that is still there. Have my 37,000 essence. I'm good to go. So Shane will be in Europe next month. Beloved Shane Isaac, and he will be there doing I don't know what, but they did release some drone video game footage that had like 800,000 views on it. Very, very excited about it. Now, I am not talking about the video that they made 6 months ago, where the Earth 2 acquires drone, core dev team, and underlying technology, which got 144,000 views. That is not the one I am talking about. The one I am talking about is the ad that played on Instagram, showing 812,000 views, kind of showing what they are, saying, check out the footage from our most recent acquisition, drone. Again, thought it was pretty interesting. What I told a lot of these people that I met at this insane VC funders party is that if you take a look at the KPI and the people that are using Decentraland and Sandbox, and then you take a look at the people that are using Earth 2, there's a lot more money, there's a lot more people, they're active in the Discord chats than there are of those things. So again, just wanted to put that out first and foremost. And then for OMI, I was talking to anyone that would listen about Veve, about OMI. Some people had heard of Veve before. Others had not, and Veve, they could take them or leave them, but the most part was like, oh, you guys have the first Superman NFT on the blockchain? You guys have the first Spider-Man and Batman NFT? I'm like, let me see this. Oh my God, they look great. These aren't NFTs, are they? Darn tootin' they are. So, for those of you that missed my live stream before, there are people that I met today that could have bought the entire circulating supply of OMI and still had billions of dollars left. Multiple people I've met like that. Multiple people are getting in over the next few months. And now I had advised, for those that don't know, I do kind of advise a secret whale group about this. And, they have buy orders all the way down. If we hit 3 zeros again, it won't be for long. And that is before all this money is about to come in. This is just absolutely bananas. I wish I had more funds to put more money into OMI. I do not have enough. This is going to be insane. We also did have a little bit of a pump today. We had a couple of things like the Todd McFarlane Batman and the partner statue go up a little bit. Other things might have gone up. Comment down below if you saw your vault value rise again, how much it was. Very curious about that. So although OMI did do very well today, beating out Bitcoin as far as how much it went up, I think it went up like 2.98%. Bitcoin went up maybe like 0.1, 0.5%. Did not outperform the markets though. I think it did outperform the Dow, but not the NASDAQ or the S&P 500. Tesla beating them all. But I'm just a little bit of news. It was very bullish, not as good a day as for OMI as it was for the markets, but for the most part, I will take the positive news where I can get it. One of the big things that a lot of these VC and funders happen to really like is that the fact that there were a total of 350 million gems that were bought, that are put into the app, and a good amount of that was spent. I think with 123 million gems that are in the app, that's about 226 million that were actually spent. And we are almost at that 61 billion burn mark. We will get there tomorrow or today on the 25th. And even if we don't get there today, which we definitely should, we will get there on Sunday with the Stitch drop. I cannot wait for that. More about the macro, Blockworks had gone on and said there's a new Apple Pay. Apple Pay is now available in the Crypto.com app to simplify crypto purchases for US users. And speaking of Blockworks, maybe there's somebody from Blockworks that'll be on the podcast over the next couple weeks. There's going to be a lot of people from the people I've met today or yesterday that are going to be on the podcast. It's going to be a rockin' summer. It's going to be the summer of Chavez. It's going to be a great couple months. Watcher Guru reports that Cardano founder Charles Hoskinson proposed to the U.S. Congress a software-based crypto regulation system, and I'm not 100% sure what to think about the guy. I know he had just thrown a party in NFT NYC that I had attended, and it would make sense that a lot of people that are from crypto that are trying to go and talk to the U.S. government are probably going to make it so that, hey, these laws shouldn't be as stringent. These laws should be very specific so that the SEC has no wiggle room, where they're going to make these laws. Hopefully they're going to be lobbying for us. Hopefully they're going to be, and again, it would make sense, people like him or like people like Gary Vee for NFTs. If the government wants to try to come down hard on NFTs, you would think that Gary Vee, who is making this his life's work, is probably going to be like, hey, whoa, not so fast, or use a lot of his capital to pay a bunch of lobbyists, be like, hey, this is what we need to do. Maybe even have people educate lobbyists. I think this type of thing would be pretty interesting. Moving on. One person who I can say was at the event was Chris Cuomo, who was having a very good time, and there's a lot of interesting people around that type of level, politicians, a lot of big people, many of which coming into Veve and Earth 2. So we did have a new whale milestone. We had a guy named Ness C. Says, I started this week by breaking 4,000 comics and collectibles on Veve, and now I just reached 3,000 comics. So shout out to that person. A mega whale knows what's right. Also, if anybody had seen the show Billions, you happen to have that's where the event was today over at the Hamptons. I thought it was pretty awesome. Speaking of awesome things, we do have Brock McBlockchain that was speaking on an AMA today for OMI x Feesh's, and who was there but John Perry Lynch, who's senior editor at Business Insider. It was verified. This person probably didn't really know what was going on, but I'm glad he was there to report on it. Somebody in my last live stream had asked, hey, Chavez, is it worth it getting a Feesh? For those of you that have not bought one yet, I have said this many, many times, whether it's Tesla stocks, Pokemon, high-risk, whatever you want. Whatever you want to call it, use any example. Price is what you pay, and value is what you get. Let me repeat that one more time for the people in the back. Price is what you pay, and the value is what you get. What I mean by that is that the price to mint, I think, 2 Feesh as of today was, I think, $79. So $30, $35, maybe $40 to mint 1 Feesh. And what do you get with that? Well, you get the Feesh. You get an unlimited amount of tanks. You get a bunch of airdrops. And you get a mecha tank to go in and fight other Feesh so you can earn more OMI. You can use it to burn OMI. You can use it to earn OMI. I feel like that's like thing. Got time to lean, got time to clean. And I think that's a lot for only $40. I think that's a lot, $79 for 2 of them. This way you have multiple matches. You can be able to get a bigger piece of the pie for the OMI that is dedicated to come back to the user. Brock McBlockchain, CEO of the Feeshes, does not take any of that OMI that comes into the app. 50% is burned. The other 50 goes back into the people's pockets as far as trying to earn. So, yeah, this is, in my opinion, it is one of the best things to buy as far as the value that you get. Would I buy OMI? Would I buy that? If I didn't have a Feesh and I had a bunch of OMI like I already do, well, I've got 3 Feesh. So, moving on. Kevin Feige confirms Marvel is heading to San Diego Comic-Con. Pretty interesting. Obviously, we have a bunch of Marvel comics already. We have a bunch of Marvel stuff on there already, but it's just really interesting that Disney Plus is saying, hey, guys, we're going to San Diego Comic-Con. Probably going to be #1 in the Comic-Con this year. It's either going to be San Diego or New York. They're 1 and 2 every year. and I can't wait to see what Veve's big announcement is at that con. Drop news, we do have Stitch from Disney coming in on Sunday, going to bring in a lot of money, and then we do have Pride coming in on Wednesday, that Pride 2 statue, or that Pride 2 NFT, can't wait for that. Shout out to Amar Singh, we've partnered with Rewind Collective for putting us on that boat. So we do have a message here from Big Time A saying, check this out, was watching Daily Dose of Internet, and they had some random AR clip that looked kind of lame, and yesterday I tweeted that people in the Veve community should submit their AR videos made with Darth Vader, etc. If he were to put a Veve clip in one of his videos, that could be huge. In just 24 hours, he has almost 4 million views yesterday on the video. Interestingly, even though I don't tag him, he found my comment and liked it, so he may already be following Veve, ? Maybe help spread the word to other influencers in the space to submit some videos. It's free and it would be huge. The comment, like I said, it was liked on the Daily Dose. Why I'm not 100% okay with that right now is just because, 4 million people, if they happen to say, if they 100% of them all decide to go to Veve, that's a lot of people on the app, and it's probably going to break the app. And what I mean by that, the server's probably going to go boom. But I think Veve at some point will probably have multiple YouTubers, multiple superstars, there was sports people there today. There was sports people agents there today. Many of which are going to get into Veve if they aren't already after today. Anyway, guys, that was it. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Everyone check out at HeyDavidDon and at KingMapsForever over on Twitter, Standoff Chart and King Maps over on the Veve app, Kobe Collects and OMI over on the YouTube, RayThex.eth, the main name. Kyle Willson, Wendy Stibalis, Puddin' Cheeks, Veve Las Vegas, Taps Trades, Mars Davis, Legacy Bermuda, Sody Pop Media, Veve Darklink, Meta Lemon, and Veve Vibes, all on the YouTube, at Nomad with Guitar, at Wet Wizard Veve, and Gary O at 1234CA3, all on the Twitter. Everyone say bye-bye to Dashi. Bye-bye, Dashi. I love you guys. Goodbye. Meow, meow.